telling thing to come out of quarterback to me was when they talked about Jared Goff getting traded to Detroit. You know, was it all for the cameras, or was it truly how they depicted it? Because Jared Goff said that, yeah, he was hurt that the Rams gave up on him, but you let Jared Goff tell you, and he was like, "Man, I saw a great opportunity." Um, you know, you let Dan Campbell tell it. He was like, "Wow, we're getting Dan Marino in his prime coming to this team to start this new foundation." And the one person that I do believe really was truly hyped and over the top, I do believe Brad Holmes was ecstatic about getting Jared Goff. So I think his emotion and always is 100% genuine. But what was your reaction to when you saw how everybody, in hindsight, said their feelings towards the Jared Goff trade?
As the kids say, Cap. It's all Cap. Dog. We was don't try to fool us. I mean, you could tell that to the rest of the nation, dog. But we've been here. We've been here through 0-16. We've been here through playoff losses. We've been through Matt Stafford, and we was here when Dan Campbell was like, "Man, this Jared Goff guy's got to do better." We looked him in his eyes in the press conference when they're like, "What do you think about Jared Goff's performance?" And he hit you with the. Dan Campbell did not like Jared Goff when he got here. That has been a relationship that has grown over time, that he accepted, and he's like, well, I guess this dude gonna be our quarterback. I mean, after a certain while, after performances that Jared Goff's put up, he ain't had no choice but to do it. But no, when he first got here, we all saw what Dan Campbell felt to Jared Goff. And as far as Jared Goff, man, this dude was walking around with security. Detroit, he was like, I love it here. Now, dog, you weren't saying that when you first got here. When you first got here, dog, you was so standoffish. He wasn't giving interviews like he is now. Nah, it's all Cap, dog. It's all Cap.
Yeah, man, bro. When Jared Goff got here, it was like I've never seen a person with no soul, but it was like somebody snatched the soul out of somebody's body and just sent they shell to Detroit.
Man, he was out of it. He was out of it.
He didn't know what happened. You know, you could tell he was shocked. You could tell he was disgruntled. I'm not gonna say he was disgruntled. You could tell he was just hurt. He was hurt.
Yeah.
He had no chemistry with anything. Like it seemed like he just didn't want to be here. And you know, I can't be mad at him for not wanting to be here. The team was bad.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, yeah, looking back on it, credit to Dan Campbell, because you know I was done with Jared Goff as soon as the trade was made. So a lot of fans were. Some fans gave him a couple games and then they were done with him, but a lot of people were done with him. And credit for Dan Campbell for, you know, I don't know if it was a desperation. I don't know if he really did see anything, but Dan Campbell dug as deep as he could to reach into Jared Goff and pull something out of him. And credit to everybody because it worked. And they were able to revitalize the Detroit Lions and restore credibility to the organization. And you know, and they're still building on it from there. But yeah, I'm with you, man. It was Cap. It was all, you know, for glitz and glamour, and it sounded good. And
all right,
you know,
good story.
2020. Yeah, hindsight 2020. Take advantage of it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but like you said, man, they made it work, and And when you're successful, you control the narrative. You can change the narrative to what you want it to be. And right now, the Lions are successful, and everything. Everybody was buddy in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And that's the narrative they're going with. And as long as they want to keep that, if that's what works, if that's what keeps everybody happy, hey, you loved them from the beginning. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, there's even a whole bunch of fans out here all of a sudden that were, oh, I believed in golf from the beginning. Cap. Just like you said, when Jared Goff first got here, everybody was saying Matt Stafford was the truth. It was a horrible idea. We should have never moved on from him. Either that or they were on the boat that Jared Goff is awful. He ain't had a good game from in 2 years. Why are we making this move? Like you said, some people gave him a chance and then they were out after a few games or after the seasons went on. And you may have had one or two people that were there from the beginning, but for the most part, man, everybody was out. Now you can't find a person who didn't like Jared Goff.
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool and everything.